late December, the skies over Chengdu once again witnessed an event that immediately shocked the global defense community. Without a press release, without a statement from military officials, and without official media coverage, a mysterious aircraft was seen taking off from the Chengdu Aerospace Corporation facility. Several amateur videos and long-range photographs quickly circulated within the military monitoring community, sparking a wave of speculation and intense discussion. The aircraft became widely known as the J-36, a new generation stealth fighter jet with the serial number 36011. The near-silent nature of its appearance served as the most powerful message. China once again demonstrated that formal announcements are not a priority in its strategic programs. As with the J-20 in the past, the J-36's existence was indirectly leaked, seemingly signaling to the world that a technological leap had occurred without the need for lengthy explanations. For many analysts, this was more than just a prototype flight test. It indicated that China had entered a new phase in the global air power competition, one where the focus was no longer on catching up but on establishing new standards for future air warfare. The J-36's debut repeats a pattern that has become a hallmark of Chinese military modernization. Rather than unveiling new equipment through international exhibitions or press conferences, Beijing has chosen a quieter route, one fraught with strategic significance. The initial information came from an independent Chinese-speaking monitoring community, known for its years-long track record of accurately monitoring the PLA's defense industry activities. The serial number 36011 is a crucial detail that has not gone unnoticed. In Chinese aircraft numbering tradition, this number indicates that the J-36 has passed the concept and technology demonstrator phases. This means the aircraft has entered a more mature prototype testing phase, with key systems likely already functionally integrated. The context of the J-36's appearance becomes even more interesting when viewed alongside other defense industry activities in China. Around the same time, Shenyang Aerospace Corporation also unveiled a new stealth aircraft prototype. This phenomenon demonstrates China's implementation of a multi-track development strategy, developing multiple platforms simultaneously for different purposes. This approach provides significant flexibility while accelerating the process of selecting the best design, a strategy previously more associated with the United States. In terms of design, the J-36 immediately attracts attention. Its tailless flying wing configuration demonstrates an extreme focus on reducing radar signature from multiple directions. The absence of a vertical tail indicates that the aircraft's stability and control rely heavily on advanced fly-by-wire systems and artificial intelligence to manage complex aerodynamics. The J-36's size is another equally striking aspect. Initial estimates place the aircraft's length in the range of 22 to 26 meters, with a wingspan approaching 20 meters. These dimensions make it significantly larger than conventional fighter jets and even approach the category of strategic fighter aircraft. The sheer size of the airframe is almost certainly intended to carry large amounts of fuel, enabling a very wide combat radius without reliance on tankers. This large scale also allows for the integration of multi-spectrum sensors, complex avionics systems, and a large internal weapons compartment. Thus, the J-36 appears to be designed not only for air combat but also for multi-dimensional missions that include long-term airspace control. One of the most unique features of the J-36 is its use of 3 engines, a configuration rarely seen in modern fighter jets. 2 large intakes on the sides of the fuselage are combined with an additional intake on the dorsal side. This design immediately sparked various analyses about its purpose. The 3-engine configuration indicates power requirements far exceeding those of previous generations of fighter jets. This power is needed not only for flight performance but also to support highly energy-intensive electronic systems. a multi-band AESA radar, offensive and defensive electronic warfare systems, AI-based real-time data processing, and the ability to control multiple drones simultaneously all demand substantial power supplies and thrust. With an estimated maximum takeoff weight exceeding 50 tons, the J-36 appears to be designed to survive and operate effectively in dense A2AD environments, while maintaining sensor and range advantages. Early speculation suggested the J-36 was a potential light stealth bomber or even an early version of the H-2O concept. However, a growing number of analysts now agree that its primary role is next-generation air superiority. In this context, air superiority is no longer defined as superior close-range maneuverability, but rather as dominance of information, sensors, and combat networks. The J-36 appears to be designed to be the command center in systems-based air combat. Long-range combat beyond visual range is the primary focus, where whoever sees first, processes data faster, and fires first wins even without direct visual contact. One of the most revolutionary aspects of the J-36 concept is its role as a combat drone controller. With the support of artificial intelligence, this aircraft is projected to be capable of coordinating various types of UAVs, from reconnaissance drones, attack drones, air defense suppression drones, to electronic warfare platforms. In this scenario, the J-36 serves as the brain of the air formation, while the drones act as its extension on the battlefield. The human pilot is no longer burdened with micro-maneuvers, but instead assumes the role of strategic decision-maker. This concept fundamentally changes the role of the fighter pilot and the way air warfare is conducted.
Over the next few years, the J-36 program will be a key focus for the international defense community. Predicted development parameters include advanced engine testing, stealth validation across multiple radar frequencies, operational testing of combat drone integration capabilities, and the aircraft's entry into limited production (LRIP). Analysts will also monitor how the J-36 compares to other platforms, such as the J-20, J-35, H-20, and China's evolving combat UAV system.
Despite having flown, many details of the J-36 remain shrouded in mystery. The type of engine used has not been officially confirmed, and whether it is an advanced variant of the WS-10 or the prototype WS-15, which is claimed to be capable of sustained supercruise. Stealth materials, sensor architecture, and the level of AI integration are also unknown. The sixth-generation status remains a matter of debate. Some consider this label premature, given that similar programs in other countries remain tightly under wraps. However, the fact that the J-36 has already conducted flight tests puts China in a unique position. They have brought a next-generation concept to life. In the coming years, the J-36 will almost certainly be a major focus of scrutiny by the global defense community. Continued testing, validation of its stealth capabilities across radar spectrums, integration of combat drones, and even the potential for limited production will all be indicators of the program's success. If the J-36 achieves operational readiness within the next decade, its impact on the global balance of air power will be significant. Air dominance will no longer be determined by a single aircraft, but by the ability to integrate all combat systems into a unified network. The J-36 is more than just a new fighter jet. It symbolizes a shift in the way we view air warfare. With its large size, AI-based operating concept, drone integration, and focus on systems dominance, the J-36 reflects the future direction of global air warfare. In this era, victory is no longer determined by the most agile fighter in the air, but by the most capable of mastering data, networks, and multi-platform combat systems. And through the J-36, China appears to be ensuring it is at the forefront of this change.